So creating exceptional real estate experiences for our agents, our customers, and our communities through the passionate delivery of truly remarkable service is our mission. But changing lives is what we do. Hey everybody, welcome to the Distinctive Property Show. I'm here to talk to you about value. One of our core raving fans' commitments is value. And the month of May is all about value. And you're going to hear a lot from everybody else about the specific items of value that we as a company are providing to you as agents and brokers. But today, I kind of want to go on a little bit of a different angle when we talk about value. Because as I look at it, right, there's this togetherness, there's this partnership where we're all providing value to each other and it produces greatness. So I want to talk a little bit about partnership and greatness. And I want to give you some examples of some greatness that we're seeing right now, or just today. As I was reviewing the numbers, I saw that the Sun Valley office, for example, is up 40% in closed sales volume year to date versus the same period last year. 40%, that's amazing, right? I saw the Grand Junction office was up 66%. Amazing. One of the stats that I'm super proud of is that when we look at the percentage of agents that actually made money, 93% of you had a closing. That's what it's all about, folks. In a time where it's all about, 80-20, 90-10, what they're talking about is 20% of the people making money. We're talking about 93% of the people making money. That's greatness. I don't care who you are. That's greatness. And the way we get to those is through this partnership between you partnering with us and providing value to each other. And as I was thinking about partnership, I couldn't come up with any better example of partnership than the partnership of marriage. And bear with me as I go through this, right? So in marriage, right, you enter this covenant with your spouse. And that covenant brings you as one. And so when you are providing value to your spouse, that oneness means that you're also providing value to yourself, right? So for example, if I decided I was not going to love my wife today, what I'm really saying is I'm not going to love myself today, right? I'm not going to provide value to my wife today. It means I'm not going to provide value to myself, or forgiveness, or fill in the blank, right? Because you've made this covenant, you are one. Well, none of us would ever do that to ourselves, right? Never. It wouldn't happen. The way you have an amazing, phenomenal, great marriage is by providing value to the other and both parties being on the same page. And I love this, right? I love this as it pertains to partnerships. So as I looked at it, I said, okay, well, if my focus on my spouse was that, and I'm making stuff up, so don't go run into Shannon and saying, oh my gosh, can you believe what he said? But if my focus with my wife was, oh my gosh, she leaves piles all over the place, and she didn't do this and she didn't do that, and my relationship with my spouse is not going to be a very good one, right? If on the other hand, I focus my attention on what a wonderful person she is, I mean all this, ready? What a wonderful person she is, what a great heart she has, how much she cares for others, her willingness to do stuff for others, and on and on. Well, I'm going to see a pretty different person, right? And again, I'm choosing to see the value in my spouse. And what does it produce? A great marriage, a great one. So, I know, why am I talking about marriage? Let me give you some real world, as I think about greatness, as I think about like what does it mean, how real world things that we can do, right? I see two things, right? Number one, sacrifice, and number two, gratitude. All right, not in this order, but number one, sacrifice is real. Nothing great ever happens without true sacrifice. And I know that's been said a bunch of different ways by a bunch of different people, but I hope you heard what I just said, right? I had a call today where I had somebody who said, gosh, you know what? It would be great if you could just come in and just create my entire business. I mean, CRM, just do it all for me, right? And then I'll just show up to work and reap all the benefits. And I laughed because I said, listen, I have all of the tools and the systems and I can teach you how to do all of those things, but ultimately you have to be the one to actually make the sacrifice to your business, the investment in your business. But there's more to it. If my heart is not in it, meaning like I'm going to make the sacrifice, I'm going to be pissed about it, right? I'm going to be miserable. No matter what, it's still you're still miserable. Sacrifice with joy in your heart, seeking the best is real sacrifice, is getting you to achieve greatness, right? It's providing real value to your business. Gratitude obviously is the other piece, and we talked a little bit about it with regards to the partnership, right? I choose to see the good and be grateful for the good in my partner, and that my partner does the same for me. Well, that's going to generate an amazing relationship. That's really achieving greatness. It motivates everybody to get better and take their stuff to the next level, right? So sacrifice and gratitude are two real practical things that we can be doing. But here's the issue, right? I believe that each of you deserves greatness, and I hope you do too, right? And I'm not talking about just business. I mean, I'm talking about in all areas of your life, your relationships, your business, the whole deal. What this journey that I have been on has taught me is that it's a choice. I have to make a choice every morning, every day, to be joyful in the sacrifices that I make to provide value to the people that mean so much to me, my partners, you, right? Joyful with gratitude, provide value to my partners, you. To recognize each and every amazing value that you bring to me and the company and to our family, etc., right? If I do that, if I will make that choice and I make it every day to see the value in you, a couple of things are going to happen, right? Number one, you're going to have an amazing life. Number two, you're going to be well on your way to greatness. In the coming weeks, and probably already you've had several, right? We're going to be talking about all of the value, right? Whether it be the coaching and training, which, by the way, if you're not engaged in coaching and training, then what you're engaged in is hope, right? I'm going to hope my business takes off and I achieve my goals. The opposite of hope is coaching and training. It's being prepared, right? So all of these bits and pieces that we talk about, whether it be the AVP and leveraging all that's part of that, the sales incentive program, the distinctive client program, the listing presentations, the marketing packages, the listing syndication, the coaching and training, the fill in the blank, the support, all of these pieces are value that your partner is imparting on you so that you can sacrifice less and achieve more greatness. To me, that's value. If you have any questions over this month, obviously anytime, but specifically this month of May, where we're focused on value, will you please reach out to me, Teresa, Derek, managing directors, office managers, whomever. We want you to see the good. We want you to see the value. And we want to make sure that we're providing you with the greatest value, always. As always, I'm here for you.